robbed a ship. Other than that, Fenrith did part ways with you guys as he had a secret mission from the Thieves Guild that he didn't necessarily share all that information as to what it was, but it was headed in the same direction. You might have been, but nonetheless, Fenrith went that direction, and you all went on your merry way, fighting against the Marrow as you were sailing to Fungi Isle. You easily dispatched them with the help of your new crew members who survived, and you is still pretty stormy outside, not as bad as you were getting ready to set up for the night. That being said, right before everyone was going to sleep, Carve was absolutely determined to figure out this missing gold issue, as he has asked everyone to help him solve this problem by showing their coin purse.
Okay,
I know
is everyone showing me their coins?
Lebanon will show us coins.
Yeah, as soon as you show me a warrant.
Levin, please describe how you show all of your coins to Carve.
I take out one bag, and I put a coin on the table. Then I put another coin on the table. Then I put another coin on the table. Then I put another coin on the table until that bag is empty.
Coins.
Then I'll take all the coins, put it back in the bag, put the bag aside, take out another bag, then put one coin on the table, then put another coin on the table, and put another coin on the table. And continue.
Do I notice anything? Do I need to roll an insight?
You can roll an insight check. Go ahead.
None of them are marked?
None of them are marked. Nope.
Okay.
And in fact, you notice that not all coins are made of very much alike. There's some that are a bit larger, some are thinner, some are thicker, but none of them are marked for Lebens.
Okay. Do I need to roll insight for all of them, or will you count this just as...
Everybody showing you?
Yeah, I'd be willing to show.
Sure. Haas's coins are not marked either.
I'll show.
Sure, I'll show him.
Yeah.
There's no
coins.
nothing wrong with
Windrin's coins, now, Carve, Windrin's coins are also not marked.
Okay.
Yep. But we get to Cal's coins, and you look close, and you see, nope, no mark.
One of them might have had a little speck of blood.
Yeah.
So none of my markings were on their coins.
None of the markings that you put on your coins were on their coins.
Oh my gosh. Who is taking my coin? And Jonathan has no coins?
Jonathan was left, and you all saw Fenrith gave him 100 gold coins before he left. So Jonathan has 100 gold coins on him currently.
Did they take one of our rowboats to leave?
No, he was on the ship. You guys were next to that ship. So he just hopped on with them.
Oh, he went with them. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I look at that away May's coins?
You can. And speaking of that, as you go to talk to That Away May, she's expecting to get paid. She's ready to receive money as you are asking to look at those coins.
Okay, I'm sorry. Theo's going to say goodnight, and then...
No worries.
Okay. Good night, Theo.
Good Theo.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Here you go. I'll sleep with you for 1 minute and sometime.
That tax. Not taxes.
Okay, so that way she wants to what? I'm sorry, say that again.
She wants to get paid. So she shows her coins, but she's expecting to get paid today.
How many weeks have we been sailing with That Way May?
It's been 3.5 weeks.
Oh, That Way May. I thought that we were doing this as a monthly paycheck every 4 weeks.
That Away May. That away.
So
this is daily. Every day.
What was her wage? I don't remember.
Carve agreed to pay her 5 gold a day.
Which is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. That's sustainable.
That's not
So-
sustainable.
Okay, so 3.
So 130 is what you'd owe her, Carve.
I think we should
Okay.
negotiate.
I need to talk with my crew really quick.
About an unrelated matter.
130? No, what? 7 times. Oh,
Yeah,
dang. Yeah, it's 130. Okay, I need to talk with my crew really quick.
That way.
Okay. Okay, guys. I do not have enough gold to pay that away, man.
Well, how much did you agree to pay her?
Originally when we had like thousands and thousands of gold, but now all people are stealing my gold. Somehow my gold is going down, which I am super angry about. And I do not have 130 gold.
How much did you agree to pay her, Carve?
Well, back when we all had 5,000 gold to start this adventure, 5 gold a day seemed like a pretty good deal.
Good lord. This wrong.
That-
We have
Oh
not-
my god.
That is
We have not
really.
fucking rich in a long time, and so we need to
Better.
find some gold to fund our trip.
We got to start being pirates, you know? We got to start.
We do
actually
need to
raiding
start
some
being
ships.
pirate.
I can pitch in some.
I have 67 gold on my person.
Carve, as you look, you actually have 63 right now.
Are you kidding me?
So
Hostile contribute 100 gold to the cause to pay that away May.
okay, well, how about
Say goodnight, Jamie.
when is gonna suggest this?
Okay.
How about
Say goodnight.
I'm okay with contributing.
Good
as
night,
well.
Cameron. Good
But
night.
Carve, since you seem to keep missing gold, how about we give you enough to pay that away May, and then you talk to her about the new payment that's more realistic. And then how about you just don't have any gold on you for the time being? That way you just don't lose any.
Where are you storing your gold, Carve?
I have it in. Oh,
That's a
good
wild solution to that problem. It's just like, why don't you just not have money anymore?
You can't lose any.
Are you storing it in your bag of holding?
That's a good question.
In your coin pouch, probably.
I have it in my coin pouch, not in my bag of holding. That is a really good place to put it. I am going to move all of my gold right now into my bag of holding.
Also,
Well, no, wait.
What?
You have to pay that away May.
Well, I thought you guys were going to help me make that away right now.
I'm given 100 gold, so I'm reducing that now. So that's
So
all.
30 gold left.
Okay,
I'll give 15.
All right, 15 gold left.
Okay, I'll pay the other 15.
okay.
Carve, you can also inspect your own bag gold if you want.
Okay, I'm definitely going to look for clues.
Yeah.
Lemon, help me look here for clues.
Okay.
I hope it's like super obvious. So that's it's just like,
Am
oh my god.
Am I
this is
rolling
full of
investigation,
werewolf.
DM?
Yes, please do.
Oh,
Both of you can.
okay.
Location.
20.
20. So as you are looking, Carve, it's gold. They're all just gold pieces. I mean, come on. What are we even looking at here? They're marked. Carve has marked them. But as you're looking, one of the coins is a little bit significantly larger than the other larger coins in this coin pouch.
Well, I'm gonna take that coin.
You don't notice, Carve. Levin notices.
Oh, Levin notices.
When you say it's significantly larger, how much, like,
A
we're
little
talking
bit.
like normal coin is like an inch by inch, and
It's
that
a
coin
bit
specifically
larger
is
than
like-
any coin that you guys just all laid out all your coins. It's a tad bit larger.
Like you'd notice it in your hand for sure.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Maybe not the pile of coins. Yeah.
Seems
Okay.
to weigh the same. It's thinner than the other ones, but it's just larger.
any markings, special markings on it,
Yeah, Carve put a mark on it.
other than Carv's mark? Like, is there any kind of like face stamped into it, words on it, anything like that?
Nope, same as the other
Heal.
gold
Oh
pieces.
boy.
Okay.
Could I?
Levin, are you gonna tell me about this? Are you gonna say that this looks kind of
Well,
weird?
You see Levin holding up the coin and like
Okay.
inspecting it.
Levin, what's
Uh,
going on
Would
with
I
that
be
piece of
able to
gold?
Make a history check for this because I feel like we read something about
Go
this
ahead.
at some point.
You can read it. You can make a history check about
Actually,
this.
I know we read something about this at one
Is-
point.
Is insight an option if we're all looking at this coin?
Yeah,
History.
everyone can take a peek.
21.
I'll sure. Oh crap, my dice.
14, so probably not enough.
Doing a history?
I feel like there was like a bug or something.
25 for history
That was in
for Levin.
that dungeon, that
A
Netflix
bug!
dungeon where they're eating food. There was like loot that was bugs. It was kind of
Yeah. There was like a bug that ate treasure or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually sounds exactly like this now that you're saying. It. Yeah.
As you all rolled pretty high, you remember, and for history, you came across things that can pretend to be other things pretty easily. Not necessarily bugs per se, but you did come across things that are good at pretending to be other things.
I think that coin might be a creature of some kind.
Well, Carv isn't going to hesitate. He's going to take that coin from Levin, and I'm going to take a dagger and put it right through the middle of that gold coin.
As you do, it just turns into this ooze
Ooh.
on the table.
I think that
You
thing
did
was
it.
eating your money.
Is
Oh.
it like squash?
And in
food?
fact, as you look at the ooze, even though it's a small amount, you remember back in the desert, you guys came upon a house.
I would probably remember that. That ooze.
Yep.
That.
Mimic
Yep.
house.
Oh, this is a.
And one of you took gold off the table
Oh.
of said house. Caravaggio.
This thing has been eating my gold? Well, where does it go? It had to poop it out somewhere.
Is the bottom of your bag like slimy now or something?
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anyone know about these things?
Powerful acids can dissolve metals.
But the matter's told us to go somewhere. Whatever.
So, just in case anyone's keeping track, Carv has lost a total of 113 gold
Yep.
to this mimic.
Carve.
This
All
is
right.
ridiculous.
We might want to stab our gold coins from now on whenever we get them.
From
I
now
literally
on,
just
I'm
went-
going to
I
stab
literally just
every
went through
gold
my
coin.
entire.
Okay, can I quickly, since I only have
Since you guys, hold on, since you rolled a high history check, you remember, Carv, there was only 5 pieces of gold in that house, or 4, some small amount, and Carv is the only person that took gold from that house.
That's
So I
fine.
have 4 more pieces.
Yeah.
Start
Well, I'm gonna
stabbing,
look through the
Carve.
rest
Start
of my-
stabbing.
I'm gonna look through the rest of my gold. Is there anything else that looks weird?
Nope. Nothing.
Well,
It
do
could
you
just,
guys
it could
have
have just
those?
been one out of the. It could have just been one in the 5, not
Yeah.
every single one of the 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like a detect creature spell? I don't want to lose more gold.
There is, but it's
There is.
not within my current magical repertoire.
I guess True Sight would probably work, but
Okay, well, y'all are looking at my gold. Are y'all satisfied that there's no more creatures that are gonna eat my freaking gold?
I think this one. I'll take these ones.
No.
Clearly.
No. I'm not falling for that.
I'm pretty sure that when
Just
we
in
went to
case.
that house,
Oh, sorry,
pretty sure
sorry.
when we went to that house, I cast detect magic and it did not detect mimics or anything. So
No.
I don't have a way of specifically identifying whether
Yeah.
they're
You just
unless
have,
I
like,
go through and one by one identify every coin, which I'm not going to do.
10 minutes
I've
per
got-
coin.
Yeah, I've
Well,
got spells to leave.
As I'm putting my gold back
Sorry, I
in my
forgot to
bag,
show you guys this.
I'm just gonna poke each one. What?
That's cool.
As you do, all the rest are gold coins.
Okay. Stupid coin mimic. I should have pulled out my gold a long time ago. I never thought that it was my gold
I've been
eating my
sitting on this
gold.
thing for forever. That's crazy.
I was
Oh,
about to say I have a potion of truth on me if you want to interrogate Jonathan.
Start
stupid
doing
mimic.
This is
String him up. String him up.
it's the tax of greed. 5 gold. That's a wow.
Hey, 5 gold turned into negative 115.
Yeah.
Or,
Like
or
that's
technically 114 because you just lost a gold piece carve.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
that
can
turns
put
into
down
a
one more gold piece.
yeah.
stupid mimic.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one. Okay,
Anyway,
now we got that out of the way.
That took way too long to resolve. I've been angry about that forever.
That's out of the way.
Did
but
you
now
pay
we're-
that? Did you pay that away, May?
Yeah, but now
Okay,
you
I
gotta do.
take
Yep.
15 gold out of my thing. Okay,
Okay.
that away, May. Here is your gold. Now, here's the
Right
thing.
away.
I need to talk with you about something. We were flush in cash for the longest time. We're not flush in cash. And
That
so,
way, Maze it looks around to the whole crew as she just watched gold coins upon gold coins be looked through and pieced over.
We just found
boy.
out half of our gold is alive, so that's worthless.
uh,
Well,
okay,
do,
just
Carl?
don't tell Moke and Telemandus what you're getting paid.
Right away. And she walks over to the side of the ship.
Bro just got blackmailed.
Expert negotiating.
Uh,
The
we need
silent
Fenrith for
spoke.
negotiating.
yeah, no kidding. It totally tracks that Carve is getting totally fleeced by our crewmates.
By this old
Whatever.
woman. You can only say one thing.
Now, if you remember, Carv, you could explain this to the group. The reason you decided to pay that away May so much is because she's a great navigator.
She is a
So
very good
you
navigator.
have come across a lot less with her than you potentially would have, more than likely, without her.
That is true.
So that is
So we
why
did-
you paid her
Yeah.
quite a bit.
That's fair.
Now, that being said, Carp also agreed to pay Gorga, who's no longer, but 10 gold a day. But Gorga's no longer here.
I'm gonna
So-
be real. I don't think Carve should be deciding the prices anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, any new crew is going to be hired at the same prices as Telemandus and our new cook.
Which is what, Carv? Did you write that down?
Yep, Moke and Telemandus is 10 gold a month, and Lep is 8 gold a month.
That's
Yep.
funny. I just googled a common worker, unskilled worker would earn 2 silver pieces a day. A skilled worker would earn 2 pieces a day of gold, rather. Sorry. So if you call them skilled, they're still making an enormous amount of money.
Yeah.
No wonder why everyone's willing to join up.
Well, except for the carpenter, who still somehow got poached from us. Because
How
of
much
Carve
are
didn't
you
wanna
paying the
pay up.
carpenter per day, Carve?
Mm-hmm.
No, he probably also was like, I think these guys are gonna kill me as soon as they get me on a boat.
He was a carpenter and a gunny. So he was dual.
Yeah.
That's right.
That dude just
That's
abandoned
still-
ship. He joined the... Didn't he join the Tabaxi?
Yeah,
I forget who he joined.
The misfit. He
Oh.
he was 15 gold a day.
Jeez.
We were paying him 15 gold a day?
You didn't pay him anything.
Yeah.
Carve?
Wait, we didn't pay him anything?
You never
left.
paid him. Which is why he left.
Carve?
Well, he was only with us for like a couple
Yo,
weeks.
Anyway,
we need a ship's
Anyway.
treasurer. We need a treasurer here. We need an accountant. Someone who makes sure all our people get paid.
Seems like Fenrith would have been your guy. But anyways, as
Jonathan,
night is
Jonathan,
about to
you're pretty
finish,
good.
is there anything else you all would like to do
As the what night finishes?
this night finishes
I'm sleeping.
or approaches?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm-
I'm definitely sleeping.
I took a watch like all last night, and I haven't slept in like 2 days or like 3 days. I'm falling asleep.
I can,
yeah,
I can
snap.
take watch.
Yeah, Levin's definitely going to
We're
sleep.
pretty close to Mushroom Isle, right?
We got a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Fungi Isle.
You know, like
Yeah.
Hey, Captain
This is
Alcohol, can you take us to Fungi Isle through the night so we can all sleep?
Of course.
Okay.
maybe
Wake us up if
dream about
anything
something,
happens.
Anything happens.
Define anything.
Yeah, so we should be
Any-
Anything that you
foreign-
think that we should be woken up for.
I'll be watch. I mean, I'm taking watch this night.
Mo
I
can
could-
tell Mendez say that they can take watch too, and
I
then they
can
can
take
just sleep while you
third
guys are all.
shift if anyone wants
I'm
to wake
good.
me up and get a nap or something. But I'm going to sleep right now. I'm not taking first
Hey,
watch.
Mo, Della. Sweet.
Della.
Della.
All right. Carve, roll me a d6, please, for the night.
5.
Okay. The night goes off without a hitch. As morning comes, everyone gets a long rest that was sleeping. Everyone feels rested up.
I got a long rest, right, Joe?
That's correct. As the next morning approaches, Carve, give me another d6 roll, please. Captain.
5.
Roll for your destiny. 5. All right. The day's travel will be yours. It's going to be sunny. The breeze is against you, but nothing good old Caravaggio can't steer with.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor?
That being said,
Levin,
you guys can take this time to have any conversations you need.
I say no conversations. Let's just sail and get to Fungi Isle.
I just need to state some of the things that Levin are working on. Primarily, he is taking the time. He's got 8 hours worth of spell research to do, and he is going to be adding Blight and Misty Step to his spell list. But that will take up the rest of his current spell working supplies. So he will not be able to get any of the other spells until he gets more supplies.
Sounds good. Anybody else want to have any conversations with anyone specifically or do anything specifically?
Haas is going to make sure Wargo's fed and happy. And
Yeah.
not
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, God. Let's see. That is a 17.
17. This was actually the first time that Wargo actually went and kind of fetched something and brought it back to you.
Hey.
Ooh.
So he seems pretty happy, pretty content right now.
Good boy,
As he
Wargo.
continues to grow. He growls at Carve, but then as he continues to play with Haas.
Levin will have a conversation with Cal.
11, last night.
Um,
Yep. Last night, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
But Levin's gonna have a conversation with Cal and with Win. But I kind of don't want to take the time to go through that conversation right now. So
Sure.
it does not immediately apply to what we're doing right now. So I will have that conversation with you two later.
And then, Windren, you would also get a long rest this morning. You'd had time to sleep and get up to, so you're good with a long rest as well.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. As you're sailing, that away May Carve is kind of looking around, and her eyes kind of get a little bit large and a little bit bright, and with a lot of emphasis, she points in a direction that you should go. That away, as she seems very excited.
What's going on?
That away.
Okay.
She tells you kind of to slow down. That away.
I'll follow.
And you see her start to put stuff in her ears.
What?
That away.
Oh, we
I'm
got
gonna
get away.
sirens. We got sirens.
Plug my ears.
That away.
Plug the ears up.
Oh,
Is
everybody! How do we plug our ears?
Yeah, piece of rag
Cloth
or
that you
something.
have.
Right.
Wait, but why would she be excited though? Wouldn't she be like?
She can only
Wouldn't she
say
want
one
to-
thing. She's gonna be difficult to understand perfectly.
So then I should probably steer away from those.
Hey,
Well,
Shake
Shakes his
the
head no.
deck.
He continues to point. That away.
Okay, everyone. Do we have like cotton or like anything
We have
that we can?
You have plenty of wool downstairs.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
you
take some
use a lot
wool.
of it.
Not
Grow.
that, we don't
You
have,
have
we
grow.
don't have that much wool.
But nonetheless, you should have fabric or stuff you could put.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of wool and then like roll it up and stick it in my turtle ears.
Sounds good. Carver, just so happen you have quite a bit of earwax anyways. So you're decently alright as is. As the rest of the crew, I'm assuming everyone's following suit here.
Yeah.
As long as the call goes out,
yeah,
somebody.
I'm below deck doing some studying on a bit of a magic book. So if someone lets me know, then sure.
I mean, we should all do this though. What if it's like a really strong sound?
As long as Carve, as long as you call out, plug your ears, to the crew, or whatever, then that's good enough.
Okay,
It's like,
yeah.
you
Sounds
just
good.
need to know that it's happening. So
Sure.
Then in which case,
Assuming you do that, Carv, or are you gonna let those below?
I mean, everyone just have it ready. Have your stuff ready. Wait, I'm gonna tell everyone below.
Okay.
Alright.
okay,
Thank
you.
okay. I've been plugged
Sorry.
in ears.
I thought you were saying.
They're gonna run
you
you
were
up.
saying
That's
don't
right.
let us.
Okay.
What?
All y'all just get ready. Okay.
Everyone, get ready. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Everyone, plug your
And
ears.
as you're sailing and you slow down at May's direction, she continues to kind of point the direction for you to go, and you hear this faint sound of music as the water starts to get actually extremely shallow where you are, as the ship is kind of going over what looks like this tavern. As you look down, you can read, there's a sign down there that says, "Welcome to the Sirens Submerged Saloon."
Mm.
And that way May is
Alright.
pointing to herself and then to the saloon. That away.
You want to go down there?
That away.
She hasn't.
How do? Can you swim?
That away.
You
Are you a
breathe under there?
That away. That away.
Okay, everybody. She's saying we should go down.
All right. So we drop anchor.
Sorry, did I
It doesn't need to go down very far.
Yeah. So we drop
And
anchor.
it kind of looks as if there are places kind of to attach your ship, much like if you are in a lake where there's sailboats all out. There's different spots to kind of hook up. It doesn't seem like it's very busy right now, but May is really, from what you can tell, very excited to go down. So
All right.
everyone's
Just
going
got a
down.
check and she's
I'm gonna go
spend
down,
It all on
yeah.
booze.
All right, sounds good. As you make your way in, it's not the best looking. I mean, you've been to a couple on Pirates Cove. You've been to a couple on Knowledge Isle. Obviously, Impula had some. This one is by far the most run down that you have ever seen. And up front there is
Like rundown tavern.
a rundown tavern with someone singing a song that, because of what you have in your ears, it sounds absolutely stunning. But you're not directly drawn to the music. As that way, May goes to the front of this saloon, and you see a tall figure walk over towards May, kind of covered in coral and seaweed armor, glides up there to where she's sitting, and you see her blush a little bit. And he kind of talks to her. Ah, May, it's been just so long. How have you been?
Oh no, he's hot.
Jace.
Oh no,
Okay.
he's hot.
That guy's like a 24-pack. 2, 3.
And he kind of sees all of you, and gestures you over to the bar, and he says, "Oh, May, I've got your favorite drink ready just this way, and just the way you like it. I couldn't forget. Not after all this time." And he looks like a glass of sparkling. He puts like this kelp infused sea wine, slides it towards her. And, "Hey, May, just for you, I can cover the cost of one of your friends too, if you want."
Hey,
As well.
Who's doing it?
Spark or something?
Who does she point to?
She points to
Cover the
Carl.
cost. Okay. The captain. That makes
I mean, I'll try this. Why not?
All right, as you receive this bottle of kelp-infused sea wine, because you're May, and well, the tides favor the kindest souls, don't they?
I guess I do. It's
Leans in. It's good to see you, May. It's really good to see you. As you look up front and you see this beautiful siren playing this song in front. And again, there's no one else here. It's just you guys and May enjoying a good old drink with what seems to be a long lost friend.
the siren doesn't seem to be so beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe her that way.
What kind of
But her song is beautiful.
Her song is very beautiful. Yeah.
Oh,
Alto, what is this place?
This is the Siren Saloon. Welcome, my friends. Welcome.
This
We are the underwater tavern.
This cup of few sea wine's pretty good.
It is really good. Can I help anybody else? Any drinks you want?
I guess I'll have. I'll try the regular. Well, how much is like a regular drink cost?
Oh, 1 silver. Of course.
All right.
Nothing too much.
I'll try it out. And what is in it? Out of curiosity.
Of the regular drink or the kelp sea wine?
The regular drink.
Ah, the regular drink. It is a word. It's more of a frivolous, earthy fruit flavor, not a strong, bold, aquatic sense. More linked to those that like to walk on dry land.
Ah, those drylanders.
It'd be closer to like a cider, or a very fruity wine.
Or a very tasty IPA.
Okay, I'll try the like kelp wine stuff then instead. I've had plenty of.
Yeah, that'd be 4 silver. 4 silver for the good stuff.
All right.
Now, if you want the great stuff, I just got this the other day. I ran into a group, and this person on this group says he's from the moon, right? From the moon. And then, but he had this moon wine, or moon rum, as he called it, right? And,
Moon sugar?
what?
Sorry. Right.
He said it up there, because of how it sits in this barrel or whatever, it's even better. But it was a little pricey. I did taste it. It does compare. I wouldn't go as far to say it's better, but it would cost 2 gold a drink.
I'll just take the wine. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yep, 4 silver and you're good to go. Or the 4 silver and you're good to go.
For silver, okay. All right.
Lemon
Hey,
just
what
needs
would
to have
happen
a
also-
regular drink.
Oh, sorry.
The cider.
All right, just 2 silver.
Yeah,
Slides it your way. And of course, enjoy the lovely music, beautiful music from Beautiful Mist.
What would happen if I took my earplugs out?
Oh, I wouldn't. You'd be drawn to her, and we'd have to try to stop you. And I'm really sick and tired of travelers that think they're strong enough to keep themselves from her beauty.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Why can you resist? Or do you have earplugs in yourself?
He kind of moves his hair, and he definitely has stuff
Okay.
in there.
Oh. How did this place come to be? An underwater tavern.
Well, I mean, we're not too far from the reef hunts, of course. And so when a lot of them get off shift or, they make their way over. So where are you all
Just to
headed?
be
What are you-
Hold on. Just to be clear, this place is not like in the bar. We're not underwater, right?
This place is underwater. Yes.
But I mean, like, are we breathing water?
You are not breathing in water, no. No. The tavern itself is dry. Inside this tavern
Okay.
is dry. Yes.
So it's just a swim down to get inside. And
Yep.
once you're inside, you're good.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Very cool.
And in fact, as you oh yeah, nope, you're good. Sorry. I messed up there.
Yeah, maybe
So,
it's in this tavern that Levin has that conversation.
Oh sure. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
So what brings you guys this way, besides of course May's favorite stop?
Just trying to make it over to Fungi Isle over there.
Interesting. What's that Fungi Isle?
Lots of mushrooms.
All right.
We're mushroom enthusiasts of
Oh.
some sorts.
Never heard of such a thing, but I
We're
guess
gonna have to get some mushrooms for. We got hired specifically to get some mushrooms.
all right. Well, good for you.
Have you ever
Never
been
heard of
to,
anything good that comes there, but I don't know a lot about it. So
How far away are we from Fungi Isle?
about another day and a half, I would say.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Say these
You hit You hit that storm a while back.
Yeah.
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 Oh, so
Tell
you
me
asked
more
about
about
the
the
recon? Oh, I know. This that gets in kind of close. Like, come on in. The Tide Riders and the Refons are not very pleased with that love affair that's kind of taking place. It's really causing ripples, big ones. And the Tide Riders especially. They've been stirring from what I'm hearing. And if things keep it up, well, might see an underwater battle for the ages.
Well,
And that kind of thing might shake the very seas themselves. And being so close to the Refons is getting a little too close for comfort myself. But I got a feeling that storm is coming. Really, you guys seem to be, good friends with May, so just make sure she's safe. She's special.
no. How long have you known me?
Known each other a long time.
When has she just been coming here, or were you an adventurer, a ship sailor yourself?
No, I would never sail a ship above the ocean. That just seems counterintuitive to who I am and what I can do. No, she May saved me as a young boy. So I've known
Oh.
May quite a long time. She's a great
She
family
always
friend,
just said that away.
as far as I know.
Oh, yeah.
So you've never heard her say anything else either.
No?
Well, she's one of the best darn navigators that have ever known. So,
She is. You're very lucky to have her on your ship. Can't imagine what trouble she's kept you out of.
yep, she's kept us out of a lot.
I believe it.
Probably.
Maybe. We have no way of quantifying.
We've gotten into a lot of trouble as is, but I mean, if she's kept us out of a lot more, then that's good. That is a good thing.
Oh, May, that reminds me. I did save a bottle for you. Wanted to send it with you, too, as he kind of goes into the back and grabs a large bottle. I'm not sure when you guys are leaving, but take this with you, May.
Has does Balto, did he identify himself with the Tide Riders or the Refons?
He did not.
Does he look? Are those different
he
kinds
looks
of
like an underwater aquatic creature, but he does not look
Okay.
like
like either of them?
like either of them. Yep. He does not look like Princess River, and he does not look like Prince Apoke.
Okay.
Also, I forget, when did we see?
Knowledge Isle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the
You heard rumors that they were at the ball too.
Yeah. Lubin would ask, where do your allegiances lie? What people are you from?
Well, because of my location, I'd say the refunds really help support the business more. So I tend probably kind of looks around. Probably with the refunds.
Fair enough.
And are they just a mercenary? Like, are they mostly mercenaries?
No. The refunds control the seas. They are the most powerful and the most rich.
Most
and
powerful.
shores. Yeah,
I don't.
troop wise,
Oh, okay.
they outnumber everybody else. Now you get a sense, because I know you're up from the land, right? That you think the pirates control everything. That's a false narrative. It's the refunds. Everybody knows it.
Have the Refons and the pirates ever fought?
Of course. Did you go sailing over the refunds?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
We
did.
fought the Refons.
But they said that they were
Hired
attacking
by
us
someone.
because of the.
That away,
Pirates.
May shakes her head. That away, May.
They said the highest bidder.
They attacked us and they said we asked who hired them and they said the highest bidder. So
You're talking about the mercenary swimming people, not the refunds.
Oh, I thought we were
They
attacked by
probably
Refons.
worked for the refunds, but they.
No, you're talking about either the merfolk or marrow or kelpies or something like that. Not the refunds. If it was the refunds, you guys wouldn't be here. They show up on their
We're
horses, and
There was merfolk that attacked us.
sure, I wasn't there. You tell me.
What do the Refons look like?
They were marrow.
Well, hold on a sec. I would our resident monster slayer know what type of
He
people they
would. So Triton are refunds. Marrow were what attacked you.
okay,
Oh.
gotcha.
I'm looking back
okay.
at the marrow.
Where is
Oh.
details?
Where's the... Do we have a picture of a Refund? Have we seen a Refund?
Yeah.
Oh, right
yeah,
here. Refund.
Yeah. We've seen one of the either Princess Spoke or.
Oh, and there was one in the Thieves Guild, too. Oh, wait, why does that say... Wait, was Doo-Doo a Refund?
Yeah,
Doo-Doo.
he's a part of the Refund Thieves Guild.
And then Prince
Or the
Apoke.
Thieves Guild in Refund.
Okay, so those
But Prince
were
Apoke is a Triton.
those were.
And then he was going to marry Princess River.
Sorry,
Okay.
Windring,
Yeah,
go ahead.
no,
What were you gonna say?
Balto, we definitely did not fight the Refunds, so...
Yeah. So then those were. What were those again?
Marrow.
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 Balto, what do you think about the Marrow?
Ooh, Marrow. What'd you guys do? These are Marrow.
Yeah, those things...
Yes.
Those things attacked us. Wait, we kept some of their spears, right? We could show them the
Yeah.
spear.
You're gonna go back up
No.
to your ship, swim back down?
Well, that's true. We're not going to swim back up to our
No,
ship.
it's yeah.
pretty
the-
sure
I mean,
I have.
typically they are for hire. They're like the water mercenaries of land.
And-
So
Who do you know who typically hires them? Is it pirates or is it?
could be pirates, could be those new factions coming into town these days. Haven't had a lot down here, but nonetheless, here they're causing a lot of ruckus up there. Could be, a lot of stuff comes out in Knowledge Isle these days.
I
But then again,
yeah.
the Viking clans are always at each other's throats. So if you did anything to make anybody there mad,
Mm.
Yeah. So it's as they said. Then the highest bidder is who they work for,
yeah.
whoever that is. All right.
Fair enough.
I will say, full disclosure, they stop in here a time or two, but as long as they pay and don't, cause any harm, that's all you gotta do. And if you're in here, now let me tell you something, you get in a fight in here, someone's really doing you wrong, you just pull the stuff out of their ear. That'll take care of them. Mist will take care of them.
Hey, here's a question.
Yeah.
You got any tips on how a turtle can make some gold around here?
Well, I mean, you could do jobs. You could start your own tavern underwater. You can breathe underwater, sir, right?
Yeah. Well, I hold my breath.
Time for you to get a job, Carl.
I mean,
You're like, I hold my breath. It's not as cool.
It isn't quite as cool.
Pirating looks pretty lucrative. Some of the pirates that stop seem to have, or if you really want money, go to that green faction place. They're just going to be just loaded with cash. They stop here, they drop money left and right.
I think
Dang, maybe we do need to start a wolf tavern.
What'd you say, Carv?
Maybe we should start a tavern. Earn some real cold hard cash in this place.
What's cash?
Make a sailing tavern, one that travels around. Do our pirate
Oh,
at the
there's
same
a
time.
floating tiki hut. We could have little tiki huts and tiki torches.
Yeah, there's some people will pay to hunt monsters. The Silas guy seems to be pretty well off. There's
He's
another group that
Well,
you.
Cyrus is dead now.
Oh, is he? Oh man, he was a big spender. Oof. There's another group that'll you can pay. Some people pay to travel. They stop. They chit chat. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff you can do, or be a mercenary group yourself. Be for hire.
You know what? One of these days, you'll probably hear far and wide of the Prism.
I'm sure I will if you have May with you.
Is May famous?
She's the most famous navigator of the seas.
To him, at least. Yeah.
You're in good
Can I-
company.
Can I insight check that?
Which part?
Specifically, that she's the most well-known navigator.
Go ahead. You can roll.
10.
Sure. She's the best well-known navigator in the seas. You get a sense that maybe it's just, his opinion of May, she might be.
Sure.
Maybe actuality could be up in the air.
Sure. Alright.
Okay, well,
If you guys want I have one room. If you guys want to stay.
we should
I know it's only about noon, but hey, if you guys want to
Hey,
spend the
what do
day
you
drinking and listen to some good music,
What do you think, May?
mate, that way.
You covering that room?
Was that comped? Or
Okay,
That way.
sounds good. I mean, she's
That's
flush with
it.
cash right now, so. Tell you what, May, you get the room. I'll get a bottle of that sea wine.
Jesus, what are you gonna do with her?
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Oh,
I
okay.
was really curious
Bro.
what was going.
It's a.
It's a
because
really
of
big
the
probably sleep
invitation.
all of us.
Yeah. Let's buy a bottle of wine and sleep in the same bed. Like what?
It doesn't mean anything by it, right?
Yeah.
Totally innocent.
Friends, come on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it is a bunk. It is bunks. So there's eight beds in there.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. You said you wanted a bottle for yourself
For the group.
for the group, right?
Just open it up. How many
Gold
drinks are in
bottle.
the bottle?
2 gold, sir. 8 drinks. No, sorry, 16 a gold and 6 silver.
Okay.
You want the kelp or you want the moon?
I mean, which one do you think? I'll probably go with the kelp.
I mean, the moon seems to be pretty good.
Okay, maybe we could try the moon here. Gotta
it's
break
gotta be
it to the
something.
bank.
You're getting.
I'm gotta break it the bank here, but we'll
Yeah,
try
stop
it.
breaking the bank.
How much gold is the moon wine?
2.
I think I found
2
the
gold? Oh, there won't be
One
it.
drink is 2 gold.
Yeah, one drink. Sorry, one drink is 2 gold.
A bottle would be like 8 gold.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Because
Oh,
8 drinks out of it.
Oh, it's 8
16.
drinks. Oh, never mind then.
Discount if you're getting a full bottle?
Wow, I gotta make a little profit on it. I like I said, I paid a little bit of money for it. There's moon wine.
You said $4 a drink, 8 drinks. I mean, come on, we should at least.
You told May if she bought the room, you buy the bottle.
I don't care, whatever. How about
When-
this? 15 gold. 15 gold. Instead of
Win
16.
hands him 20 gold
Oh, good sir. Here's
for
this
being such
moon
a
wine.
good host.
And
Apologies,
because
my
of that-
captain has been very stressed. Carve has
I'll
been
have
very
Misty
stressed
sing
lately.
a nice song of sleep for you guys tonight.
Sounds great.
Does
Thank you for your hospitality.
does Wintry
Thank
still
you.
own money for that bow?
No, I
Does he
don't.
still own anything? Okay.
That's why I don't
No,
have a
no.
lot.
No, we're good.
I'm good. I'm good there.
As we're kind of settling down for the night, I guess, since it's only noon, which is wasting half the day, it's fine.
Hey! You can't sail.
No,
without
we're drinking and listen to songs.
Okay, fair enough.
You gotta chill
Another-
sometimes.
Yeah, Levin would sit down next to May. And just kind of ask May. We sleep here. We can trust this guy, right?
That away.
I trust May.
We're not. He's not gonna like feed some of us to that siren, is he?
That away. That away.
Can I insight check to see what she meant by that last that away?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, like I mean, if you start something,
Okay.
it's not, you wouldn't not if you're gonna cause ruckus.
Sure.
But
Sure. Okay.
I could probably resist that siren song, let's be honest.
Car started to drink. Yeah.
No carve.
I could probably, if I'm raging.
Like nobody's talking about that. He can't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
As
Yeah.
Balto kind of leans over to Lebanon and May and whoever's you might. This is the kind of talk that starts, and then they think they can.
What? What is
I think you've had
Not
enough to drink.
Say that.
is just the song just enthralling?
It's extremely beautiful, with the stuff in your ears. It is. Sorry, she's encaged in water. All right, she's encased in water. So with the water itself and the stuff in your ears, it drowns it out enough. But it is still the most beautiful song you've ever heard. So even when you're kind of talking, you're all really focused on it. Like it's hard to even look away. Like with the song, she looks beautiful just because it's such a beautiful song. When she stops, then you're like, oh, oof, yikes.
Okay.
So, like, when she goes on break, you're like, oh, dang.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she is on break ever. She would have no.
Yeah.
It looks like there's nowhere to go, but this
Yeah,
tank.
say, is she kind of caged Does it?
Yeah.
Does it look like she's? Yeah. Yeah.
For the safety of everybody in the tavern, of course. Yeah.
Oh, come on. What could she do to a turtle?
Uh,
a whole.
I know some Marrow have asked before too.
Okay, well, I guess we should probably.
Yeah. As things wind down for the night, Lemon would ask Balto, "Have you heard of Baka?"
Baka.
He's a magical fellow.
I mean,
Might be
there's some
wearing one
magical
robes.
fellows that kind of walk through here and there, or like swim here and there. Can't say I have
Sure.
that I
Never heard of
remember.
a man named Baka. I'll describe what he visually
Yeah,
looks like. Any
yeah.
of the distinguishing details I know of.
No, I mean, not that I've seen. At least nothing, as intimidating as that.
Sure.
I feel like I would remember a guy like that. But I tell you what, if I see him come through, now I'll know.
Yeah, if you just wanna, and Lebanon's like, slip him 5 gold. Just keep track if he comes through, maybe. And
Yeah, do I have a way of
you-
getting a hold, or, getting a hold of you guys? Are you guys
Do
gonna
you
stop on the
ever-
way through, or?
we might stop back through here again. But do you have access to the post office, the post ships?
I tell you, they
Or
don't
do they not really stop by?
stop here unless someone's
Okay.
trying to give me mail. They don't.
Sure.
They always just seem to kind of fly by. Don't really care about stopping at the tavern like they have a job to do. But surely
Fair
they
enough.
drink on their off time. Like,
Sure.
but
Yeah. Just keep track of it, and next time it comes through, just note it down.
You said Baka.
Baka.
Baka. Okay. All right. I'll keep a mental note. Now, should I be worried?
I don't really know.
Oh,
I think
that's reassuring.
I don't know him all that well.
You're not bringing May by him, are you?
No,
Okay.
they won't get me. I don't think you do anything to just a normal tavern owner, but I do hear he's not up to much good. But then again, who is out on these seas, right?
Got that right. Except for May. She's great. But no, I'll keep a mental note, and then if I see him, you stop, I'll let you know.
Yeah, just mark down the day so that we know how long it's
Mark down
been.
the day. Okay, sure. You know what? I'll write it in Aquin.
Excellent.
All right. Yeah, he's not a very sneaky guy, but that was his big I got you. He can't read Aquin.
Write it in Spanish.
That's good. Is there any I'm a bit of a magic user myself. Is there any magical services that you need?
Oh,
I
that's
can.
It's a great question.
I'm not much into divination, but I can build things out of magic relatively well.
Yeah, so we have like a wobbly stool over there, and then one of the tables has a slight crack in it from a brawl that broke out. I'm not much of a handyman myself. I'm more of a man of taste. But if you can do anything for that, I mean, doesn't necessarily need to be magical or anything. But if you can,
3 gold.
how much?
3 gold for me to fix it.
You want 3 gold?
To fix it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't work it for free.
Oh, I hear you. I'm good. I don't make a ton, I had enough to cover Maze. That pretty much took the extra. So I appreciate your willingness. I definitely do. But
Sure.
thank you.
Okay.
So I have a question for you. It kind of points to Windrin. You look
Yes.
like a guy with that cool bow. Got any cool stories that you'd be willing to kind of write down so I can kind of read to the people that come through and say I met a guy that did, or that I could tell Mist and she could sing a song about monster fighting or something that Bo did.
Well, Iris, I guess here 1 second. Where's the what is the name of this? Wow. I did. Oh, here we go. I received this bow from Goddess.
A goddess.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is already better than I thought. This is cool.
And I think I'll have to just leave it at that. But
Okay, the man came into the saloon here with the bow of a goddess. All right, it's workable. We'll make up the rest. Sure. That's good. Anything I can help any of you with, you sir? As he points to Haas. Anything I can help you with before you have a good night's sleep in 5 hours from now?
Haas is gonna hand him a letter to mail, if he will.
Oh, sure. All right.
That's all he's got.
All right.
Does somebody have who has the bag of holding with
Carve does.
the jars of ooze? It's probably Carve, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so. I think we gave it back to
Okay.
Carve.
I just want Windrin is gonna talk to Levin, and I mean,
Okay.
just out of curiosity, Levin, do you think that the ooze, because we have 2 types now, do you think those would respond differently to different kinds of I don't know, magic, I guess it would be, or enchantments? I figure we just see if they have changed, if they changed with the siren singing, the mermaid. I guess not the mermaid. The siren singing.
Maybe in the morning we can bring the bottle down, or
Does he have him? He has some in the bag.
There'd be some in the bag of holding that he's wearing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some in
Sure.
the bag.
You said we have
Figure
2
we-
different kinds of ooze. I don't remember.
Yeah,
What about the bag of holding?
pink? There's the green and there's the pink.
That's right. That's right. We took the other kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Levin would totally take them out just to see knowing that the song is magical.
Right.
And if I need to determine exactly what kind of magic the song is, Levin will cast
Oh.
detect magic just to
Nah, it's
find out if
would
there's
ju-
a specific
it would
kind,
just
but
be just to see if it changes. I don't know.
Mhm.
So if we take the bottles out and just see them, does anything happen? Is there no change?
Looking at them, it doesn't. Obviously, Levin, are you casting detect magic?
I am.
Okay. As you look over, I mean, there's a lot of enchant spell coming off of the music side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then looking at the jars, I'll have to find, but they're not reacting specifically to
Okay.
the enchantment spell or the enchantment song.
So, Wayne is gonna go and grab, like, take a hold with both hands, the green ooze, like the bottle with green ooze, and try to, like, I guess,
You're gonna hold the bottle of green ooze.
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna, and like, do I get that weird
You
feeling
do.
of
In
like,
fact, it
does okay.
Size Windrin.
What did you say to him?
Okay, so then I'll put it down, and then I'm gonna grab the one of the, I guess the, do we have is it a bottle or is it a bottle or like a
You have a
flask?
small vial.
Yeah, so we have a small vial. So I'll take the small vial of the pink ooze. And do
Mhm.
I feel or hear anything?
No.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
So I let Lebanon know
Yeah.
that holding that the bottle of green ooze, it's it called to me,
Yeah.
but the pink ooze
But the
did
pink
not do
does not
anything.
have no effect.
Okay.
Does the bottle outputting the same kind of enchantment that the siren is?
At this time, when Windrin was touching it, yes. When
Okay.
you let go, no.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Right. That's it.
All right.
Very
Swindrin, Leben, Cal, you doing anything?
Cal is going to sneak out and head back to the boat.
All right. Sounds good. And then Haas, anything else?
He wants to keep an eye on it if people are going to be sleeping down here.
Fair.
Maybe get some training in, some workouts.
Perfect. Haas, anything?
Nope.
All right. Carve. Last things.
I'm ready
All
to
right.
go to bed.
And you.
Before Leben goes to bed, of
Yeah,
course,
go ahead.
he will he will raise up the remaining skeletons that aren't, and then
In the bar.
yeah. Well, okay. In the rooms after what's his face's Balto is gone, he'll go to the bag of holding, pull out a skeleton, give it life, put it back in, pull out another skeleton, give it life, put it back in, pull out another skeleton, give it life, put it back in, until all the skeletons are back alive, are up and running.
Sure thing.
I think I took extra skeletons, so even though we lost 2 skeletons bodies when I initially gathered up a bunch, I think I thought I grabbed like 20.
Seems like a lot, but I'll look back at my notes and see.
Okay. If not, then he'll just raise as many as we have.
Yeah, that's fair.
Put it back in the bag holding.
Okay, so who's up on the ship, and then who's down in the room?
I'll sleep in the room.
I'll head back on the ship.
Are you
Bird
saying for
doesn't like it
sleeping, Joe?
underwater.
Or just
Yeah, for sleeping.
Are the beds superior beds to the beds on the ship?
You have hammocks on the ship,
Yeah.
so
So
the
is that
beds
better?
here would be better. Yeah.
Okay. Then Lebanon will stay down below. Why not?
same?
Unless you want to be cuddling with me for the night.
I want whatever option isn't that one.
I was like, well, count me out. I'm on the ship. Yeah.
Well, I'm going home. All right.
All right, sounds good. And you notice that, even as you all went into the room, the tune of the music becomes very soft and very nice and elegant, and you find yourself, even with everything, just being tired. Or it's a nice tune to fall asleep to. Not so much as a sound machine, but a really sweet sound. And as you all go in as well, you just notice that Balto is still by the bar. Kind of seems like he's chained to it in case someone comes in. All right. That being said, for Cal, you're up above. So roll me a d10, please.
D10. Okie dokie. 5.
5. And then are you sleeping up there, or are you just on lookout up there?
He'll probably stay on lookout for a bit up in the crow's nest. After it gets past like midnight, 1 o'clock, he'll probably head to the captain's quarters to sleep.
All right. Sounds good. So in the captain's quarters, typically you have your crew in there. So Leb's in there, and then the other Moke and the other guy's name, Helamandez, is in there as well. So there's not a lot of room. You want to go in there unless you want to kick one of them out. It's a small captain's quarters. We're going to set it up with. It was Gorga, May, and Splinter that originally were in there. Gorga kind of took up 2 spots himself, but
And Cal's probably just going to grab a blanket and go up to the crow's nest.
sounds good. That being said, nothing comes this night up there. So, and for those of you that slept this night down below, you can each start the day with 5 temporary hit points.
Hey.
This was the best sleep you believe you've received.
Back doesn't hurt quite so much this morning.
This reminds me of like Breath of the Wild, where if you
The gold
sleep on the
hearts.
extra soft bed or whatever, you get temp HP. Yeah.
The nice bed and the nice music after a night of drinking sea kelp wine.
Yeah.
And that moon wine, don't forget that moon wine.
Yeah, the moon wine. That's what really put
Hey,
you
what
over.
do we think about the moon wine? Did it taste any different?
Yeah, for who all had it?
There were 8 drinks.
If they bought it,
Yeah.
let me totally try some.
Win would also try some, and that still leaves a lot of
Yeah,
drinks.
that's good. Haas, did you have any?
Yep.
Cal?
Nope.
Okay. You all thought it was absolutely tasty. It was so good. I don't know what they're doing on the moon up there, but it's good. Good
Was
stuff.
it
We get to
really
take the
from the
bottle with
moon?
us, right? So
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, so you would have 5. You would have 3 left.
Drinks?
it's worth
Yep.
saving.
Yep,
I mean,
three
I
drinks
would have
left.
had 2.
How
there
much?
you go.
It costs
Yep, 2
16.
drinks left.
Costs 16 gold.
Yep, but you paid 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we'll buy another bottle.
Oh, he only had the 1.
Only the one? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then
Yep.
we're definitely keeping it.
Yeah. So you have 2 drinks left out of it, because Carve had 2. So. Alrighty. You wake
I
up
mean,
the
to be
next
fair, I
day.
am like twice the size of everybody, so 2 drinks is probably like 1 drink for me.
Yep. That's what I tell myself right now. And so then this morning, Misty, it definitely an upbeat type of music here. Getting everyone ready for the day as Balto is out there, still ready. Any drinks to go or seaweed on your way?
You know what, Balto? I think I'm probably fine. I'm going to be
Muscles? Look like a guy that likes a good muscle.
Oh, I'll have a couple muscles.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 silver for 8.
That's a good deal.
That
You know what?
is.
How about 2 silver for 16?
All right, good sir. Goes to the back, brings out the muscles. Anybody else?
Sure, let me have some.
All right, 1 silver, good sir. Anybody else? Anybody else? I got a little bit of shrimp left. Got some crab legs. No? All right. Sounds good.
No.
Each their own.
Okay,
All right.
The fun guy.
let's
May,
say
it was great to see you. I hope you take care of yourself. I hope all of you take care of May. She's one of my favorites. And May, you know I always got your back. May bows politely that away and heads to the rickety door.
I'm out with
All
that.
right, well, come again, and then I'll look out for that guy, and then one of you wanted me to send a letter, but didn't say where. That's the only thing I...
Ooh, I would have given him directions, but I
Yeah.
haven't thought of that direction yet.
All right, sounds good. Let me know when you know, and I'll send that letter that way. Okay, you all have a good one, and remember, keep that stuff in your ear until you're a bit away, or just whenever May does, just do that.
Sounds good.
All right,
All
have a good one, y'all.
Yeah. See you,
As
Balto.
you leave the Sirens Saloon, and you're off sailing again.
See Cal training on the mast as a punching bag.
Well, it's good to see you guys and Smoke. Where have you guys spent all night down there? Jeez.
We
Bring
did.
any
It was
good
great.
food back or drinks?
Let me give
There.
him 2 muscles. Slevin probably didn't eat all.
I
Eight.
say
I mean,
these things
I'm-
for you.
Yeah.
Carl probably has a couple.
You guys got
Who
some
am I
mood
kidding? I
alcohol
probably
for
have.
him?
May opens up her bottle and shares 2 small amounts, just because it's bright and early in the morning and doesn't really want these guys,
Yeah.
chugging the whole thing. Just good enough. Thank you, May. Thank you. So I'm really Leben and big guy
Yeah.
Harv. Right, guys, pays us. That's right, Captain. All right.
Carl.
That away, May. Cheapers, I knew I was going to mess this up eventually. Kind of points in direction to head off, and you're about a day and a half away.
Oh, good. Let's take it.
Perfect. All right, Caravaggio, give me a D6, please.
3.
3. All right. This day is yours as well. We're just going to fast forward. Let me know if you want to do anything through it. You go to the night. Come to nighttime. You're about a half day away. As Captain Aquaholic just wants to send out a reminder. I know you all remember. If we could just park a little bit away once we get close to Fungi. I really don't want to catch anything that would do any damage to me personally.
That sounds good. We will park a little bit away.
Hey, Carve.
Yeah.
Have you, and being that you've shipped, or sailed a lot and captain ships and all of that, have you
Yeah.
ever come across something that destroys or eats away at the wooden ships?
Well, I mean, like a weapon that we could use, or something that can to your ship,
No, I guess I don't know what it would be, because I mean, there's the wear and tear of the sea, but
I mean,
is
certainly
there,
you can have
are
some
there
rock.
termites maybe, or some sort of,
Yeah, there could
I
be
mean, maybe some fungi that eats away at wood?
I mean, the fungi, yeah, there could be some rot stuff like that.
You've come across woodworm in the past.
Woodworm.
Obviously, the wear and tear of the sea, and then a couple different creatures that like to lodge themselves either on just to catch a ride that kind of slows you down, and then trying to find where this is.
Wynn just mentions well, I mean, we had a mimic that was a coin, and maybe fungi has some crazy fungi that eats wood. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's what Captain Alcoholic was worried about.
Yeah, and I wonder if maybe, I guess we should be very careful with what, I guess with what we touch, and try not to ingest anything. Maybe follow the direction of not eating or any soup or anything, as was suggested and recommended to us.
Garv, you've also come across once in your sales and Pulip a creature called hallucigenia that also would like to attach itself and kind of burrow into the wood, which can cause a ship to sink.
Okay. Yeah, there's also these kind of crazy. How big are they? Are they like little bugs?
Kind of. They would be about the size of like a laundry basket, a longer laundry basket.
Oh dang! Yeah, there's these like pretty big creatures that hallucinogenia that like to burrow in the ships. So hopefully we don't have any of those. Wait, so sorry, I was like gone for a second. So Balto was telling us not to eat soup.
No, that was no. Somebody previously had mentioned to like just not.
Don't eat the soup.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
About
This-
fungi.
Well, yeah, it wasn't Balto.
It wasn't Balto, but somebody else did.
It was
So-
the guys in the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, and
yeah.
they said don't eat the soup on
Yeah.
Fungi Isle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So Win is just kind of trying. Win is just like kind of seeing a pattern of like don't.
we should definitely probably eat a full
Be very
meal.
careful.
We can eat a full meal and maybe bring some rations.
I can also make some good berries, and we can be set
Okay.
for quite a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, why don't you make a full meal for us? We're gonna be eating hearty on the ship before we head out to Fungi Isle.
Before we go,
Yeah.
Leben is going to talk with Haas and Carve, and Leben puts forward. I'd like to, if we're going to leave the ship again, I want to see if we can turn the ship invisible.
Turn the ship invisible. I'm listening.
With what? The
Okay.
crystal, I assume?
Yeah, with the crystal. It'd be illusion. It'd be switching, which technically Captain Alcoholic is illusion, I believe.
Now, I
it'd
assume
just be,
Wait, Captain Alcoholic's an illusion?
so far we've been empowering different kinds of magic through the crystal into the ship, and it's been doing different things. So when we attuned to abjuration, there's a shield around the ship. And so far, we've been previously able to change what the ship looks like via the crystal, which is what we did back at Pirates Cove. But now I'd like to see if we can make it invisible, or if not invisible, then make it, camouflage to the sea. I'd just like to give it a shot
Yeah, let's do
before.
it.
Now, would it be one of those goofy invisibles where, like,
So Captain Alcoholic right now is mostly transmutation with a slight illusionary because
Oh,
of
okay.
the illusionary cannons that he still has here.
Sure.
I was gonna say he's not an illusion; he's a real thing, right? Like, I don't know, he's real.
But making up sound and things like that is kind
Gotcha.
of
Yeah.
illusionary. And the cannons, of course. That
Captain Alcoholic, you're real, right?
Of course.
It's not saying that it's not. Regard, I won't get into the
That's a
semantics.
complicated question.
Let's try to
Do you have hopes and dreams, Captain Alcoholic?
let's give it a shot.
I always wanted to catch a big whale.
Good.
So
I mean, we
Leben
can make that happen.
will
Moke and Telemendez also, if you do park slightly closer, not a lot of ships get close to Fungi Isle to park on their shores. So if you get a little, I would never go real close because I've heard of some things that could happen. But if you go a little closer, you have a better chance of not being boarded. And also, my brother and I, of course, will stay out here and protect the ship too.
Sounds good.
sure.
I still like the idea of maybe making it invisible, a little invisible, so
Yeah.
you guys. I mean,
Any kind of camouflage or cloaking we can
y'all
do,
were
so-
there when. I mean, you guys saw the Gith ransack our ship, and then y'all were.
Well, we saw them go away. we didn't.
Oh yeah, no,
we
I,
said we-
I, I didn't mean you literally saw him, but no, but
regardless, the reason I especially want Haas and Carve your help is I do want to keep control over all of the skeletons, which means that I have to use my spell slots tonight to keep control of them, which means that I can't put maybe as much magical oomph myself into the crystal, which is
oh
why
yeah, I can charge.
both of your all's assistance. And
I can charge.
so with that said, Joe, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. It depends on how many skeletons I was able to raise. Do we want to just say I've got 10 skeletons and then call it good there?
Yeah, let's call it good there for now.
Okay. Because I feel like I had 12 before and I lost 2.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it'd be
Correct.
10.
Dang, I just rolled very well. I can give you 8 spell slots.
Oh, okay. Then I might, yeah. Then in that case,
How many? Okay,
Um,
really quick. How many? Do you remember how many spell slots you put in last time? And you were
I have it written down
last time you had
a whole lot.
Melusine.
Okay, when we supercharged the crystal to de-age our members, we spent a total of 55.
Jeepers.
But that was with everybody. I mean, that was to de-age. We were pumping, like everybody was doing everything in that one. Previously, I thought we were more closer to like 25 spells with the spell slots. It's like our typical.
That was with Melusine.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought we were like around 20 to 25.
Shows up to help. No.
Yeah, right.
So, so this time with that, with 8 extra spells with the spell slots, I can, let's see, I had to take, if I do the 4th, hold on a second, 4th would do 6, and then 1/3 would do the other 4, and then you gave me 8 back, so that's almost up, and then I can take a short rest and get one of those back. So I'm actually back to full, and then between Haas and I want to try to switch this illusion to. First, I'm going to try invisibility, and if it seems like that's kind of out of reach, I don't know how much I can tell while I'm pumping stuff into it. But if full invisibility is out of reach, then like kind of like a half invisibility or any kind of like camouflage that I could switch to. That's what Levin's going to go for. And Levin will spend. Yeah, he'll go pretty big on this just to make sure that it happens. Let's see. 1 level 4. He'll go all 3 of his level 3.
How many
So
do you
that's
need for
9.
8? Do you think?
Kind of. Well, let me set up my own here, and then. This is assuming nothing happens during the night. 11 would be pretty useless. But then again, if the cloaking works, hopefully people don't really see us. So, might as well throw in all the second levels as well. Plus 6. So that's going to be 15. That's 19 spells right there. So if you want to throw in another, I don't know, like just to make it a sure thing, if I'm at 19, give me like another 6.
Sure. So that'd be just 2 level 3s. Call it good.
Yeah, two level 3s or all your second levels, something like that.
Yeah, let's do that. 2 level 3s.
And if you want to make it if you want to just be real safe, I mean, you can feel free to throw in more unless you plan on using the spells for something else.
I can add 2 more to it.
Okay. That makes a total of 27, I think.
Okay. Are you doing anything with the crystal? Sorry if you said so already.
Who, me?
Yep. With
So
the
that's
other.
what we're pumping these spells out to. Oh, the small crystal.
Yeah.
I I don't think Levin is willing to try compound crystal usage yet.
Okay.
That sounds a bit dangerous.
The more
Okay.
you mess around, the more you find out.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you all going down to lay hands on the crystal?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's just me and Haas, I guess.
Closing card.
Well, I guess I'm like giving you spell slots back.
Well, yeah, Carve already gave me my
Oh, I
spell
see.
slots back.
Gotcha. All right. So Haas and
I was probably like,
I'll go down there just in
"Lay
case
Alright,
somebody
Haas
needs
and
healing.
Levin, if anyone
go
wants to
watching.
watch this go on, yeah. All right. Both of you give me an Arcana check.
Oh man.
Come on, baby. Oh boy. That was not good, friends.
Uh-oh. Oh, I rolled a natural 20, but I only had a +1, so 21.
That's still good thing. Good thing for that. I got for Arcana. I rolled a 4 on the D20, a 2 on my D4, and then I have +8. So I got a 14.
Okay, and Haas, what did you get?
21. With a natural 20, if that influences you.
You're so lucky. Haas is so good at Arcana. as you notice, it almost Haas the natural puts his hand on this thing. You see it woof, fill up as magic starts to twirl inside this crystal. And Levin, you're all as some of you are watching. I don't know if it's stage fright with everybody watching him, nervousness, what it is, seeing how good Haas was at pumping this crystal full. But Levin was a little bit of a late bloomer here, as all of a sudden then you really see, and as you start to pump this crystal, it starts to hum and glow as it almost seems like everything else is going dark. As you're watching these two, and the crystal begins to appear to grow, but it's really just the light emanating as they're pumping it full. And all of a sudden, it kind of feels like they're slowly being pushed as they kind of hold on and pump these spells into it. As all of a sudden, as the crystal goes back to normal and doesn't appear as bright as before, as if it used a lot of what it had inside it to do to turn itself invisible.
Sweet.
I assume to us it doesn't. It still looks like it's not actually invisible. Like doesn't look like it's like floating above the waves.
No, yeah. To you all, it would look similar because you're on it. Everything appears to be the same, but your ship itself is invisible. If you wanted Windrin to fly out and look from afar, you would be able to tell. You get a sense that it worked. Levin, because of your slow roll here, you take 5 points of psychic damage. As the crystal thought you were trying to do something at first that wasn't what it was. And so in it, you kind of get a little shock. Ooh. Poof.
Left.
Yeah. All right. Your ship's invisible.
Nice. Is Captain Alcoholic gone?
You gotta try and see.
Captain Alcoholic, you there?
He's gone.
Gone. Okay.
No,
It's worth it. Sorry.
no, it's not my buddy.
We got to protect our crew and make sure that other people can't take our crystal.
All right. So as that away made points,
buddy.
you can kind of see these floating things out in the water above or in front as you are approaching what looks like Fungi Isle. As you see in the distance, these large, towering trees of mushrooms.
Whoa, like huge mushrooms, huge.
Huge mushrooms.
Whoa, I wouldn't mind eating some of those mushrooms.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
That away.
Okay.
Everything
away.
I've heard of they basically say not to touch anything on the island so far. Like, don't touch the island itself is what a lot of people seem to think. So,
You guys gonna keep
Yeah,
sailing?
that makes sense.
oh,
Are we at a, wait?
are we within like lifeboat distance at this point?
Yeah, you're gonna have to row a little bit more than typical, but you can make it there.
Guys, we can just swim or walk.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, too.
Cal starts walking.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
just
gonna
swim.
fly over.
Yeah.
I'll swim over.
Levin will walk with Cal.
And as you're walking, flying, and swimming,
Cal slows down a little bit so Levin can keep up.
to those of you swimming underneath the water, it's very murky. On top, it kind of looks just like covered in dandelion seeds, has like this pollen foaminess above. And those of you walking, kind of getting on your boots, there's no choice but to walk through it if you're going to go to the island. And Windrin, you're feeling okay up there, but you can kind of see this film, this almost like a pollen that attaches to bees, kind of just all in the water.
Levin will two things when we get off the ship. Levin's going to take all the skeletons and stuff them all in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also going to prepare a handkerchief thing to go over top of his mouth and nose, so that he's always breathing through cloth. Try to hold off some spores.
I forgot what it means to need to breathe.
Yeah, he will suggest that the rest of the crew also deploy a mouth covering. I assume, correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but since I'm like used to studying dead bodies and stuff, that I have at least some trifling knowledge on at least certain kinds of fungus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure thing. Yeah, and some is good, some could be beneficial, some could be not. Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, as you all make it to land, roll a perception check for me.
As soon as we make it to land, I think Levin will actually start taking out skeletons out of the bag.
Ooh, nat 20.
How sunny is the day today?
Very sunny.
That
You
tracks.
arrived on the north side of the island.
Well, I need to really make sure these things roll. It's wow.
So you arrived on this side
Wow.
here.
Very sunny. That tracks. I rolled a 2. Perception.
I'm glad I
rolled
have
an
that
8.
high perception.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I really need to make sure this die rolls.
Yeah, so it's very sunny, but if you took a couple steps, it is all shade, covered by mushroom foliage everywhere. So as you look in, minus the houses you see in this photo, it's dense in here. And in fact, it's very similar to this, as it looks like there might be just a small pass through and these mushrooms just growing from trees, and mushrooms themselves being as tall as trees, super, super tall, as why it's called Fungi Isle.
So then, Levin, just to make sense, you said, wait, with my nat 20, did I perceive anything special?
You did, and in fact, you look over and you see some damage.
Oh, dang. I do not like that. Is that person alive or dead? I mean, I assume dead. Levin, you think we should cover our face?
Levin will attempt to cast.
Has everyone covered their face?
I don't really breathe, so.
What do you mean you don't breathe at all?
I'm undead. I
You
get
can't-
I get all my energy from blood.
But can you not be diseased or anything?
I could probably be diseased, but
But
it's gonna be
Well,
hard
they
for
don't
me to
breathe in
breathe
the
it in.
spores from this thing. Okay,
the
Carv
creature
is going to use
dead.
whatever he has to cover his face.
Also, Cal also always has like a mask on, so.
Okay. Carv, since my face is covered, and I'm going to go over to this person, stand a few feet away. Normally I'd be less cautious, but I'm going to
Hold on a
stand
second,
like.
Carv. Let me let the DM talk for a second.
The creature is dead.
Oh, we can see that it's dead. Okay.
Well, Leben told it, so
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about here. Also, what mushrooms are we here to get?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Oh yeah, we don't know what mushrooms we're getting. We're getting magic mushrooms. I mean,
Right.
if they're magic, don't you think we'd find them eventually?
I just have that asked to bring mushrooms back, but I don't
Yep.
have any details about those mushrooms.
So let's grab shrooms, I guess.
Yep.
roll me a history check.
Okie doke.
It wasn't
Just
that
let me
long
get it.
ago.
Well, it's within a month. Lemon has keen mind, but
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
do you want me to roll with advantage or
you don't have to.
just
You don't have to roll. You'll know.
Okay. As I think I wasn't taking notes at that because I was like literally.
I was
second
not
two
either.
or
Almost
something.
positive they were magic mushrooms.
Who's
They were
Boris?
magic mushrooms, but they have a name called Hassan and
Oh, I gotta take
Hassan
one.
Leben. Remember, they're called Death Cap
Hmm.
mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh joy.
Did we get a description of them?
Yes, and in fact, the description would be they look like they have a bluish hue with a white or a bluish cap with a glowing blue hue in each little pore.
Well, that should be easy to find.
Well, time to start looking. And not end up
Sounds
like that
good.
guy. That would kind of suck.
All right, so give me the order that you're trotting through this woods. It's really one person at a time. Let me know your pace
I'll go
that you're
forward.
going. Again, it's
I'll go
extremely
first.
dense. So, Windrin, if you were going to fly, you would almost have to fly way around and up on top of these mushrooms. But again, you don't necessarily know what's up there either.
Right. I'll follow along on the ground. I'll make sure to.
All right, give me your order. Who's first?
I'll go
Leben.
first.
Hold on a second. Leben asks, should the skeletons? Do we want them out? Because then they'll be able to help, but that would probably cut down on stealth. It would cut down on stealth.
Just a bunch of rattling bones, like walking through the.
Yeah.
They could help like clear the path though. They could
Oh.
have little machetes and start like hacking away.
Like they could.
Well,
They can
maybe
do a
we
lot.
want to disturb as little as possible. Maybe we want to
Yeah, that's what
not
I'm saying. If
things.
we're gonna go a little more stealthy, we don't want to cause a big ruckus, then we go no skeletons. But if we are gonna cause a big ruckus anyway, then it'll be nice to have the extra help on hand if a fight breaks out.
Cal is
I
gonna
say we.
pop Crimson right.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
It means I take damage to myself just in case we get into combat later, and I have a little melee buff.
Cal, speaking of your sense of smell, by the way, this place smells just absolutely dead and rancid.
Ugh. This place smells awful, by the way. I think there's way more than one dead guy here.
Did we like search that guy that we saw?
Somehow I
no one
feel like
did.
that would be a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Would you like to search that guy? Oh.
I don't know. I guess not.
All right, give me the order. Who's first?
Me, I'm first.
All right, Cal, then.
I can go second.
All right.
I'm the
go
early
after that.
warning system.
Leben will go third.
I can go after that then.
All right.
Win, bringing up the rear.
Sure.
Just in case. Okay.
Yeah, I guess if we're going kind of stealth, if we're going like slower, stealthier, then we'll keep the skeletons in the bag. Sounds like that's kind of the direction we were going.
I think so.
Yeah, feels
Okay.
like fighting anything around here would be unpleasant.
Yeah. Okay. Skeletons are in the bag.
All right, so you guys are stealthily walking through. It's going to take longer to get anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going like full stealth.
No.
Like, hiding fungus to fungus or anything. But
we
we're
should just
we're not making a lot of noise. Like
I
we're
guess
trying to.
Walking at a leisure pace, I guess.
yeah,
Sure.
we're not trying to touch anything. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
Being
I will
Yeah.
say, if
stealth
you're going to
is-
try not to touch anything, it's going to be very slow. It's all very overgrown.
okay
Mushrooms
then.
on the path, mushrooms, again, all around. Really, everywhere you look is a different type of mushroom.
I see. Yes,
So
then
if
just
you're going to walk normal and just kind of brush through, if you're going to run through, if you're going to go stealthy, trying to might have to climb through, go, underneath some stuff like that.
Let's just go normal speed for now.
I just say normal
want-
speed.
We don't want to go too slow because that just feels like a really horrible thing to do on this island.
Yeah.
I agree.
Sounds good.
And obviously keeping an eye out for the death cat mushrooms.
So as you're walking through, at first it's not as bad to go at the pace you're going, but very quickly you get a sense that if you're going to continue this and not too soon into your walk, you get a sense that this is going to be pretty tough to be on this island. These mushrooms are so close together. There's so many different kinds. You don't necessarily know. Sometimes you walk and you get a scent of sweet. Sometimes you're walking and it's disgusting. The ground is really wet and spongy in itself. It's again, it just kind of smells with rot all around overall. And as you're walking, I need each of you to roll me a dexterity check, please.
Yippee!
Let's go.
Or- yeah. As you're climbing through these mushrooms.
Oh, good thing I'm decent
Okay,
at
roll,
dexterity.
baby.
Saving throw or straight check?
Just straight check. You're going around and underneath these.
It's not good.
That's a nat 20 on the roll, but I gotta add the 6.
Whoops.
No, it's not. You can't have a 26. Just straight dex.
Just a straight dex.
Oh, then 20.
There you go. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Well, that 20 plus your
Plus
dexterity,
your dexterity
which is,
mod, yeah.
which is what, plus 3?
Yep.
Yeah. So 23.
Okay, so let's see. We have Leben. Oh, so Cal's first. Cal, you do a great job climbing through this, and you point to Carve and just say, "Hey, when you're climbing over top of this, just don't step on that one." As Carve goes through it, he climbs over, and as soon as he comes down, he makes sure his left foot's not stepping on as he steps right onto a mushroom, as this poof of gas fills the air. And oops, wrong dice. So good. And Carve, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this blight spore cloud poofs up. Leben, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you're behind him coming up on it.
Does having a mask on do anything for us?
You have advantage, Leben.
I have a mask on too.
Yep. Oh,
Con save?
yep.
18.
14. And 18, Leben.
Yep.
All right, Carve.
Carve dies.
Oh no.
Instant death.
Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry.
Wait, what?
Carve, you take 10 necrotic damage
Oh,
as this dark fungi that secretes this cloud of rotting spores fills the air with their deathly energy. The mask you have on stops half of the damage that you would have taken. So
All
it's
right.
important. That was a good call.
I
Good
need,
call.
I need everyone to not do what Carve just did.
That being said, next up was Leben, and mostly because Carv already stepped on it, you can easily go around as Haas is up next. Now, Haas, as you're kind of watching this go on, and you're kind of looking over, you take a step and onto a mushroom yourself.
Cal gets the words out of his mouth and then sees Haas do the same thing.
As these spores that the stepped on poof, emits, and typically this mushroom is not out in the open, but because it's in a little bit of a cavern here, fragrant, that kind of lulls you a little bit. So roll me a Constitution saving throw, and I also need Windrin to roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you're behind.
Oh boy.
14.
Wait, no, we're good. Okay, good.
What'd you say, Haas?
14.
14.
I don't have advantage, right?
No. No.
Oh, whoops. Phew. Eh. 15.
Okay. As this puff of gas goes in the air, Windrin, you get this faint sense like, oh man, I'm dizzy. I might faint. As you come to, you kind of look up, and Haas falls straight onto the ground, sound asleep.
Wake
Oh
him up.
boy.
Wake him up
I
quick.
will grab him, lift him up, and try to wake him up.
All right, how are you gonna try to wake him up?
I'm gonna, well,
You just slapping his cheeks.
yeah, slap his cheeks a little bit.
Yep, he's out, cold.
Slap his
Okay.
cheeks
I
a
mean,
lot.
I check his pulse. Is he still?
Yeah, he's breathing. He's just sleeping. He's just really tired.
Okay.
Haas.
All right. Well,
Take him back and just like whack whack.
Can I do a medical check? Can I check his
Wait, I
breathing?
gave him a
Because
little whack whack.
You gonna do enough to cause damage over there, Carve?
No.
Oh,
Just
okay. You're just taking the opportunity to hit up Haas.
just
Smallest
whack
member in
whack.
your group. Yeah. Whack whack. He's sleeping still. Levin, you're doing a medical check. Everything seems to be fine. I mean, his face is fur is definitely covered in this pollen-like substance.
Yeah.
Because of his mask, you're guessing it stopped some sort of thing with
Sure.
this. But he's asleep. I mean, his pulse seems fine. He just seems to be sleeping currently. You
Yeah,
catch a
I'm
little bit of a snore here and there just because of how you guys are,
Right. Do I think that doing a little bit of damage to him would wake him up?
roll me either a history or an insight check.
Not a medicine check?
Yeah, that works too.
Okay. 17.
I mean, it's worth a shot. It probably would get him out of it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you could
Maybe I'll
kind of
just-
sit here until.
Yeah. Well, we'll just take a what's like the best way to do
You guys
1 point of
immediately
damage?
started trying to stab me. What's going on?
No. Let me just give him like a
went
hard
here.
enough.
Spend 4 seconds.
I have an
trying to
Give him
idea.
just like
Stab him.
a hard enough punch.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
a punch-
as
a punch
for all
does
of you
one hit.
watching, Windrin, nicely like Haas, wake up. As you see Carve from Haas, and as Levin comes over, Haas, checks him over and then hits him really hard to do 1 point of damage, and Haas kind of come to. Oh, man, my cheeks, man, what's going on? So make sure to
Don't
take that
step
1
on-
point of damage as you are
Wow.
out. And then Windrin, seeing all this, you are extra careful in the back not to step on a mushroom.
Yeah.
Don't step on the wrong mushrooms.
Watch
As you
your
guys
feet.
slowly make your way through this area.
I almost. I wouldn't. Yeah. Okay.
And again, the path isn't this wide as it shows in this picture. Map just really fit. It's really that condensed map. And then to get out of this area, we need one more round of rolls, please.
Dex.
Yep. As you're going above and around and over and on, down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've rolled horrible odds.
It's just it's just flat. We're just adding the modifier.
Yep, just with your modifier.
Yep.
Okay. So Dex is
Man, Levin coming in clutch.
15.
That wizard's got some reflexes.
All right. Cal does a great job again, just very dexterous guy as Carve comes next and katunk. Cal turns around. Hey, Carve, bye. What?
Terrible.
Yeah.
I think we have a liability.
I assume I roll with advantage again.
Carve steps onto this toxic puffball of spores. Both of you roll a Constitution saving throw 11 with advantage.
Well,
Carve. Carve. You take 6 poison damage. And Levin, you take 10 poison damage. Levin, you also have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the next hour.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
that did not taste good.
As Levin just, oh, man, that hurt. Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second. Carve, you take 3. You had a mask on. You take 3.
Oh.
Levin, you take half that. Apologies. Take 5.
Oh.
My bad.
Fantastic.
Lemon, and just, I mean, you're like, man, I'm definitely not stepping on a mushroom as you wiggle your way around. And then Haas, you, just making sure, yep, you step right on one.
Haas,
Distracted.
you have lesser restoration prepped.
Probably not. Oh, I do actually. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, Haas, you're going to roll me a Constitution saving throw, and then Windrin, Constitution saving throw with advantage.
All right.
Behind as these gaseous forms or fumes rise up from this fungal
17 this time.
17. All right.
Here we go.
Haas, roll me a d10.
Ooh, I didn't
Here
have
we
one of
go.
those ready.
And then Windrin, roll me a d10.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I got a 10.
Random effects. Yeah.
4.
4. Haas, you can't move. You're just stunned. And Windrin, you're like, okay, let's go. Like, everything seems fine. I'm okay. You're okay. Like, let's go. But Haas is like, I can't move.
Oil can.
What's taking you guys so long back there?
I think Haas is either stuck or stunned or something. He can't move.
Does Haas just have really low resistance to spores?
Haas is also closer to the ground, so I mean,
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
If it is verbal and somatic, is somatic?
Somatic
movement?
is arms moving.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are kind of checking on Haas, a minute goes by. And Haas, you regain movement.
Oh, thank God nobody thought to stab me in that 1 minute.
I was about to ask Carve to just carry you.
They were all sharpening knives.
I was curious.
This has been a very slow process, and you guys are kind of, as you're kind of moving around and coming through this to a small opening, you come up upon an individual who is slowly walking through the fungi
What?
himself.
Ah,
Oh, he looks nice.
yeah, he looks fantastic.
Hey, who are you? Who goes there?
Well, hello.
Whoa! Hello!
Friend or foe?
Friend! Friend, of
Okay.
course. Of course.
Why
I mean,
are
you do have a
carrying
scroll in one of your hands.
This is just a picture. He's not actually carrying a skull.
Oh, okay.
He's just walking through very carefully, not to set anything off.
You live here?
This is my home on Fungi Isle. Welcome?
That seems like a choice.
Of course. It's the greatest island. No one ever, cares to hurt you or come after you. You don't have to worry about anything. It's great. Where?
We just stepped on some
what
pretty
do-
deadly mushrooms and are having a little bit of trouble navigating through this. We're wondering if you could
Yeah,
help us.
We got some people that aren't very soft of step.
Oh,
That'd
sure.
be-
I mean that totally makes sense. Yeah, I can take you to a little opening. It's not too far ahead. Being that it's almost night now.
Okay, almost night. Would you know where a death cap mushroom would be on this island?
Yes, no. Death cap. I know of somebody that
explain.
might
Cap,
know.
kind of glowy,
Blue cap, kind of glowy.
little glowy spots on it on the cap.
I mean, let me be honest. There's a lot of mushrooms on this island that could fit that description if I look carefully. I don't partake in the mushrooms myself. It's
What do you
most
eat?
are not too great. So I
What
try
do
to
you
find
eat?
stuff that kind of washes up a little more. Can't find this guy's thing.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Are we following this guy?
You know someone named Goddess.
No.
Okay.
But again, I might know someone that might.
There's more people on this island?
Now, how many people live on this island?
Myself that I know of.
Good?
It's a decent island. I mean, it's really split up into 3 sections. But if I could find where my story is in my notes, this would go a lot faster and better overall for all. I wouldn't have to make this stuff up. But anyways, let me just follow me, but walk very slowly. Walk very slow. On Fungi Isle, there's no point in rushing. Okay? Everyone on the same page? Okay.
Sure. Yes.
Kind of takes you to a little bit of a clearing next to a stream. The key is not to drink the water here.
So
But
what do you
drink from this mushroom here that collects water and purifies it. So if you want to take a slice out of this mushroom next to the water, that'd be your safest bet. If you are thirsty, and I wouldn't bathe in there. Wearing masks was definitely the right call, 100%. This is really gonna bother me. I don't know where this guy's notes are at all.
All right.
But again, I might know someone that might. There's more people on this island that could fit that description if I look carefully. I don't partake in the mushrooms myself. It's really gonna bother me that I don't know where this guy's notes are at all. That I don't know where this guy's notes are But my name is Kayleen Verlis.
Kayleen, nice to meet you. Well
Nice to
met.
meet you as well.
Definitely.
I'll take a little drink out of this mushroom while you're trying to remember your backstory. Okay, Carve will slice open a little piece of the mushroom and suck it.
Wayne is gonna observe.
All right, just go ahead. Carve falls over.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, we don't get many travelers this way, so welcome
Well,
to the beautiful Fungi Isle.
corpses lining the shores. I can kind of see why.
Yeah, be careful. I wouldn't go around and just, do whatever you want. It's a mystical land with towering mushrooms of every shape and color, and I don't know. What else do you want to know?
Well, you said that you knew somebody who knew about.
Well, I know 3 people. Well,
That's a lot of people.
I don't know people. I know of 3 resident groups that live on that. There's the desert mushrooms. There's the Minoid colony in the middle-ish. And then the closest resident group, her name is Bianca.
Is Bianca also a
Her and her... of course, yes. They all
Oh
are.
boy.
But anyways,
The mushroom people.
one of those 3 might know of this thing you seek. If do you want me
Well,
to?
let's find them.
Well,
That's what I
let's
say.
find stuff.
Sounds
Bianca.
good. Well, I'm gonna start a small fire here. I've been carrying this dry wood on me. It's hard to start a fire on this island. It's just so damp and wet. You're welcome to cozy up around and then, but I would just be careful not to go wandering at night. Things like to move and shift out there. But fire is really your best bet overall. So,
Literally use prestidigitation to help him start the fire.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Also, yeah, help get the fire.
Man, I'm fine
Get it going.
not walking at all at night.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Well,
okay.
you are going walking, you said, Carf?
Well, I said I'm fine not walking at night. I don't think I'm gonna be walking at night. I can hardly walk during the
I
daytime.
wouldn't.
Yeah, no kidding.
I need all of you to roll me a d20 and put it in the chat, please.
Okay.
I'm rolling really well for today.
Oh my god, I'm
I am
not.
not.
Free roll.
Yep.
Hey, Windrin,
Hey, I beat you.
we're sharing.
Does that beat you? 4.
And then I have Carv and Levin. All right. Win and Cal roll another d20. I want to see who. That'll determine which one of you
Hey.
Who will win?
who will actually win.
Oh, I wanted this. To
Right,
be,
win 1. Okay, so as you guys are kind of around this fire talking and kind of getting this backstory, Windrin, the air around you grows thick as the sound of the camp kind of fades as you kind of lock eyes with Carv. Without warning, he reaches for your bow. But your body reacts before your mind can as no one touches it. It's too dangerous. Carv calls out to you, you're not ready. But this bow is more than just a weapon to you. It's your survival. this vision kind of blurs as you react instinctively for a heartbeat. It's yours. Roll an insight check with disadvantage.
I didn't. What? Oh no. Wind's going crazy.
I got a bad feeling about this.
What was it to begin with? You said disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, please roll this again. That was a nat 20 to begin with.
2 nat 20s at disadvantage would be something else.
Well, it's not. What's a 6?
6. As Carve reaches for your bow, you instinct again takes over as you draw your arrow and roll an attack against Carve.
Can any of us intervene? See this coming?
You don't see it coming. All you see is Windrin draw his bow and
Okay, now I have keen sense, right? I have like I can rage right now, right?
How close am I to him? It's probably within 10 feet?
yeah. You guys are kind of Windrin looks, he's kind of backing up as he's kind of stepping away from you.
It's a 20 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Ready to hit?
Which
yeah, so a 20 would hit, yes.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be.
Here, let me see what my wild magic was. Oh wait, no. I need to roll a d8.
Oh my. That's. Yeah, so 13 damage.
13 damage.
I rolled an
Yeah,
8 on a d8.
Which a d7.
Are you critting?
No, I'm not. Nope.
Flowers and vines temporarily grow around me until my rage ends. The ground is within 15 feet is difficult terrain for my enemies. Okay, but it's nothing protected me there. Okay, so then
Win is your enemy. So are you doing that?
it was 15. Well, I'm not gonna fight him. I mean, I'll defend myself, but I'm not gonna like attack him. Wait,
Sure.
can I make it difficult for him to at least like move
That's
after
gonna
that?
be hard.
He can fly 1, 2. He's done. He attacked you. And Windrin, as soon as you let go, this vision kind of fades, and you're back in camp.
Okay, so he's
with the
back.
weight of your bow familiar in your hands as Carve meets your gaze with an arrow in his side. As you tighten your grip around your bow, kind of comfort in the stillness.
Cal is gonna reach up.
What the hell,
to
Win? What
Windrin's
was
arm
that?
And bring his arm down.
Okay, I'm still angry, so I'm definitely gonna rush over to him and like at least subdue him. Like I'm gonna grapple him.
Well, I can use my 10 movement to just.
Well, I think that's
move up.
athletics versus acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Like a grapple.
That's correct.
Athletics.
I can move 10 feet like.
Give a
away
reaction.
as a reaction. I have oh my goodness, where is this? Let
You
go
read it
back
for
to
me?
one moment. Like, where is it here?
Right. That's after you get the scout subclass for rogue. Oops. You don't have the scout subclass yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is true. Okay.
Um,
All right then. So it's
So- acrobatics versus his. Where you put 25
what, I guess
It
it doesn't
could be-
matter. What am I rolling for?
to not be grappled.
Yeah, like what do I add to this?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay.
Yep, to your d20.
It's gonna be 12.
Okay. Currently, Carve has you wrapped, and as he has you wrapped here for a second, Cal, As you initially put Windrin's bow down, as you came to, you have this vision
Oh,
that you're in an empty desert.
guys, I don't like doing
No.
shrooms.
No, you're coming up on a workshop. This workshop's run by a child. He's building an army? No. It's an enslaved group of vampires. He's running tests on them. He locks eyes with you, recognizing you as his creator, but also as a prey that you've come to with the start. Come to, heart racing, the fear of a potential creation haunting you. And I will let you choose how much this affects you, either 2d10 or 2d12 psychic damage.
D12. We don't get enough love.
Oh, it's going D12.
Wait, why would you choose do 2d12?
It depends on the story.
Listen. The player in me wants to choose 2d10 because it's less damage, but there are circumstances here.
Okay.
Do I roll the 2d12 or do you?
You, go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
11.
Alright, you
Two
take
and a
11
nine.
psychic damage. Yep. And as I'm assuming Windrin is fighting back with Carve, which we won't necessarily roll out here in a second, Haas. So you're just taking this in and you're kind of wording. You reach out
Emotional damage.
to stop Wargo from attacking a party member, and you extend your hand towards Wargo as he's snarling and you're confused as he bites down on your wrist.
Ow.
You grit your teeth, pain flashing through your eyes, through your body. Roll an insight check.
What is that? That is a 26.
26. You get a sense that this might not be real. What do you want to do from here? Do you want to stop Wargo?
Yes, I think. I mean, if
Sure.
he's biting me.
Yeah. So you don't pull back, and instead you press your other hand gently on Wargo's snout, calming him in a quiet, focused command. As Wargo's wild fury fades, but your blood drips onto the soil of the fungi forest, and with Wargo unbroken and unharmed, but you take a D20 damage. As you wake up, you take 2d20 damage because as you wake up, your other hand that went on Wargo grasped a vine.
Wow.
As both your hands are latched onto this vine.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a 16 and an 18.
That'd be piercing damage.
Ow.
Oof. Yeah.
Carve, as you are holding Windrin, all of a sudden your arms fall to the side, and Windrin is free, and Carve, the world around you blurs. As suddenly you're on deck of the ship. Who's that you're watching? That's Levin. Moving among the crew, speaking in hushed tones. His words laced with poison. The captain's weak. He whispered to one, to Moke, and then another, we deserve better. We should lead. As he whispers to Telemendez. The vision sharpens a little bit as Levin's standing before the crew and his voice rising with conviction. Why follow him into danger? It's time we take control of this ship. It's for our fate. You see it. The crew, once loyal, now divided. Some nod, others whisper in agreement. Your heart sinks as this mutiny takes root, spreading like wildfire. Leban's eyes gleam with ambition as he inches closer to take control of the wheel on the ship, ready to seize control. Roll an insight check for me.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. As you come to really fast, as you just let go of Windrin, and you see a fungi isle. Nothing on the ship. Was that true? I don't think so. As you come to, you see a very upset Windrin from being grappled in front of you.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I see Windrin, and I'm gonna. I mean, if he's.
And as you're about to, Levin, you're pulled into a vision. And there she stands. Your love, Nasiri. Radiant and beautiful as ever. But as you reach for her, her form warps into a twisted mushrooms with spores sharp and deadly. And as you touched her, a wave of psychic pain surges through you, dealing 2d12 damage. Her smile is cold, her eyes knowing. You've come too close, she whispers. And the pain intensifies for another d6 psychic damage.
2d10 and a d6.
2d12 and a d6.
Jeez. Okay. Oh, of course, I rolled stinking fantastic.
It's your night.
20 damage.
Oh,
20 damage.
oh.
There you go. With that, you come to, as you see Carvin Windrin about to square off.
Calm down. Spores are getting to you. Lemon's gonna look over to Kalian.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still sitting there?
Yeah. Oh, you guys thought the mask would be enough. You gotta jam it. You see, it's like his nose is all crusted. It looks like it's just stuff lodged in there. You gotta.
Our mask even so is his mask not covering his nose?
It's covering your nose. Yeah.
But when
His
mask is his
yes,
mask not covering
yes.
his nose?
Yes, he has stuff lodged up in his nose, like just thick stuff. Let me take some of this charcoal, mix it with some of that water, and you just gotta lodge that stuff up there, guys. Or this is gonna be every day.
Levin follows suit.
Hey, Levin, you know how to make a gas mask?
Levin starts
Where'd the wind go?
thinking in his head
I
about
wanna
how to
smack
design
him.
He's
it.
gone.
He's mad. He's out.
Well, why is he mad? All I did was grapple him. I have a freaking arrow shot in my side from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow his directions for sure, because I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll definitely do that. I will 100% do that.
I gotta say, when I saw that guy grab that bow, I thought he was aiming it at me. Woo! Oof.
Ugh.
That was rough.
There we go.
He's back. I was just telling the group. I gotta say, when I saw you grab that bow, I thought you were gonna shoot me. I'm glad you shot him. That was good.
Yeah, I'm not glad that he shot me.
You're a big guy. You
Did
know.
he crit on that
Hey.
shot?
No,
No.
No.
too close.
Yep. Well, that stuff in the nose, you guys should be fine. I suggest we get a good night's rest, and then we'll head out in the morning.
Hold up. Wait. Does anybody need healing?
Yeah, you better give me a few good berries after that one.
Sure. I can make good
Here's
berries.
your arrow back.
Rips it out in rage.
Yeah, I can give people good berries.
Before where'd you guys say you were all from?
Tulip, originally.
What? Cool. What are you talking about?
A place that's a long ways away.
A place that has these fine things, and I'll give him a little cigar.
Oh. Well, this is fantastic stuff. Oof. It's a little strong. Haven't had anything that alive. You know. Well, I guess I should ask, which one do you want to head to in the morning? The closest one, which is Diana. No,
Wait,
Bianca.
Bianca.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
There's also the main mushroom group, but they kind of appear to be dying a little bit, and they're the hardest to get to, but they're second closest. And then there's the desert mushrooms, which is kind of counterintuitive. It's a very wet sand, but we got to cross the desert, which is closer like sinking sand, but then you have to deal with the sharks, the sand sharks, on your way over. They're a little bit farther, but they probably know too.
I say we go with Bianca, because
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Let's get some rest, and go from there, I guess. So, hope you all have a good night's sleep, and just whatever you do, don't wander. This is the safest spot we can be. But next to a fire, next to the water. Just if you're thirsty, drink from the mushrooms, not the water.
Sounds good.
Right?
All right.
Okay, you guys all seem to got it. So go.
As we go to sleep, Levin is going to
bring out the skellies.
Yep, he's gonna pull out 10 to pull out 10 skeletons, give them orders to keep watch. If anything attacks the group, he's also going to recast spells to assert control over them, so we'll have them for the next day. And he will let Callie know, hey, these are friends, these are constructs that I have control over.
I'll be honest, not the craziest thing I've seen. So no worries here.
They should let us know if anything untoward is.
Yeah, it kind of looks. I mean, if you look over there across the river, it kind of looks like that guy, a little bit, but much better than him.
What happened?
So,
Who is he?
Question.
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted to collect a couple of
I would
bodies,
collect nothing on this island.
okay.
Nothing on
Why
this
do
island.
you live here? This
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Listen, you
But-
come.
Also, I would say though that if I had bodies that had funguses growing in them, then if somebody attacked those bodies,
Yeah.
right, then the funguses would get on them, and that'd probably be a problem.
Yeah, but they spend
Yeah.
a lot of time near us too.
That's really true. What he said, though, I'm assuming you have a ship.
We do have a
Yes.
ship.
Yeah, you have a ship, and with live wood.
It might be yes.
Yeah.
Actually.
You don't want the fungus next to that stuff. You see all these trees that are turned into mushrooms? Yeah, that's right. Your ship. Now, if you had your choice of being able to, like, decide what mushrooms, that's different. There's some good stuff out here. But yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, no. Someone asked what happened to that guy. The Knoll Hunters. That's what got him.
Knolls?
No, Knoll Hunters.
Oh.
Gnomes?
Yeah. Knoll Hunters. Yeah. So just be weary. But again, I'm pretty tired myself, and I'm gonna sleep on this nice, skushy, wet ground. But I'll see you all in the morning. See, dozes off to sleep.
Bubba will go to sleep as well.
Haas can
does-
take first watch.
Yeah, does anyone else just not really want to fall asleep here at all?
Wayne
does.
not want to fall asleep.
I'll take
That's
second
fine,
watch.
I think we could use the rest though, right? Have we
I'm
rested
terrified.
since?
We have rested. I'm good to go.
Leben, do you have your spells back from the crystal stuff?
Yeah, from the crystal stuff, yeah.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if we rested since then. I don't know if that was today or a different day. So. Okay.
That was last night. That's why Levin adjusted we do it then.
Yeah, he said before we left. Yeah, even though we were already almost hitting night that day.
Yeah, I'm good to keep going then.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
you
really
said
need to sleep.
it was when we had because there's like close to night, and you said we had a half day left, right?
Yep.
So I figured it'd be plenty of time to rest and then be ready to go for the island.
Just real fast, the whoever is on watch, just roll me a d6.
So it's Haas on first watch.
D6, you said?
Yep. Just everyone roll and then put it in the chat. That way I have it for
Okay.
next time. And we'll end here for this session.
What
Since
chat?
we
do you
got-
have?
Oh, I'm not staying up. I'm gonna.
Put it in the roll 20 chat.
I'm gonna make good berries before the next day. That way I can give. That way we can all have a good berry, or whoever wants a good berry can have one, and we have it for the next day too.
Yeah, I'll take a good berry.
Right? You heal 1 HP.
Thank you. After shooting me in the side.
Totally his choice, yeah.
Wayne is gonna go over to Carve and apologize and say
It's okay, buddy.
he was having a vision.
I'm just gonna give him a little shoulder slug. In his non-shooting shoulder, his left shoulder.
Yeah. This is the one that holds his bow. No worries. All right. So welcome to Fungi Isle. So pumped that you guys are here. Also, really happy you figured out the whole coin thing. Been sitting on this. I was looking back on when you guys were here. You were there session 13 or 14.
Jeez.
So this was a while ago. That
We just kept running into stuff. It's like every time I would lose gold, we'd be in like a bigger situation, and then I'd be like, okay, I gotta like do this later.
So
And then I just kept forgetting. So that's why I finally was like, we are all here. We are all pulling out our gold. We're going through our gold. I cannot put this off anymore.
Yeah, no, and welcome to Fungi Isle. Congrats, you
It's
made it.
scary here.
It's gonna be a great place. A lot of fun here.
Uh-huh.
Watch your step. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can all level up.
Oh!
Yep.
Let's go.
So level up. Our next session is in 2 weeks' time at 8 o'clock. We're doing 8 to 10:30. So it is on the 25th.
Okay, I'll have to make.
Oh,
I'll know
so
that.
many decisions,
So that's
friends.
that's during spring break, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh,
Fantastic.
Wait, 20. Oh yeah, 20.
Wait, what happens with this
Okay.
level up? Is this a big one?
Oh,
it depends.
no, it's pretty much for everybody. Well, actually, for
multi-class. Well, 2 people are multi-classed, but for the people who are multi-classing, it's a subclass, right?
Yes, for me it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's same for Win, and so
Same for me.
that's a pretty big level to get the subclass.
Oh. Okay. Question.
Now
because
you
I-
get that reaction movement.
Yes, but because
Yeah.
I am leveling up,
Hmm.
can I? I was. That means I can.
Get that 10 feet
Can I
of.
swap out the ranger, some of the ranger spells I have, or not? Because I can swap out one, I think it is. Where are these?
You mean on a
details?
level up, you can.
For
Change
everyone
that a little
else, 8th level is just an ASI, I'm pretty sure, but or another feat if they want it, which is can also be pretty huge.
Here, spell list, ranger. Okay, one second. Where is this? Rangers. Ranger class.
So like Carve could get a little more strength, or you could take heavily armored to be a little bit tankier.
Yeah.
Rubes, I am fine with you replacing your spells. I think that's fine. If you would have done it on some other level ups too, slowly but surely, then I'm fine with that.
I think.
Wait, were we on 7 or 8?
You were on
you guys
7.
were on we're on 7 right now. Yes, this is the level up to 8, I believe.
Oh no, did I just do something? What did I just do?
If you have the D&D 5e app, you can go back to a previous
Yeah.
thing.
How do I go
don't-
back?
don't-
Restore?
don't-
If you want, you can ask me any questions throughout about your level up. If you have any questions, feel free. Again, congrats, guys. This is great. Going along.